Hey, I'm Jim. You're watching The Comic Vet.
Hello Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. I hope this video finds you safe and well. Well, welcome back to the same show, which I'm rebranding with a twist. So this is my new Comic Book Day pickup show, but I'm calling it I Spent How Much? Where at the end of the show, I'm going to tell you the truth and let you know how much money I spent on New Comic Book Day. Then you can judge me afterwards, crazy, whatever, that's up to you. Then you can leave a comment. But before I begin, I'm going to ask you to do your part and help small business. Follow my LCS, Red Rocket Comics, across all their social media platforms, and keep an eye out for their Christmas/Boxing Week sale. It's going to be dropping very soon. Okay, let's get into my pull list, and I'll let you know I spent how much? All right. As always on this channel, we start with a Spider title. This week, we start with the Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 12 with this fun Christmas season's greeting type of cover. It's cool. I like it. It's fun. It's festive. And I decided to go with a variant cover as well. I believe this is from Ji Hyung Lee. This is the variant cover featuring MJ and a spider. And here's the cool thing about this cover. I'm giving it away. This particular cover, this particular comic book, along with a few other books I've gathered through the month of December 2024, are going to be going in to the Comic Army box. If you don't know what the Comic Army box is, it's a collection of books that I give away to one lucky channel member. All you have to do to become a channel member is hit that join button down below, and you're automatically a part of the Comic Army, and you'll receive your official entry into trying to win the Comic Army box for the month of December 2024, which will be given away the first Wednesday in January 2025. But yeah, how gorgeous is this one? Lee did a great cover. Now, on to another great cover. An actual candidate for cover of the week is issue 10 from the Spectacular Spider-Man. As you can see, Miles and Peter are taking on Electros. And yeah, this is a solid cover. Great work. I love these action covers that are not too over the top or campy. It's just straight up fun. And that's really how I feel about this cover. Really nice. And Spectacular Spider-Man have been a solid read. I'd probably say it's probably the third best Spider title right now, with Ultimate being number 1, Miles being number 2, and now this one, in my opinion, number 3. No, not the Amazing Spider-Man. That's much further down the list. Another candidate for cover of the week is this awesome Captain America issue. This is issue 16, Legacy 766. Glorious cover. Like I said, strong candidate for cover of the week. Some people may say this is, in fact, cover of the week, especially if you're American and it's tugging on your patriotic heartstrings. I totally understand that. As someone that lives just north of the United States, it's kind of tugging on my heartstrings too. But cover of the week, it's coming. Let's switch over to the Immortal Thor. Man, that's can be a tongue twister, but this is a glorious cover from the master Alex Ross. This is issue 18 from Al Ewing. As you can see, Thor is down there below, and we have a nice mirror reflection in Thor's helmet. Really well done. It's exactly what you expect from the master Alex Ross, who's, let's be honest, he is held to a different standard. Alex Ross. It's almost unfair. But yes, gorgeous cover. The Immortal Thor. Now, I got to put a spoiler warning here. If you're reading Daredevil, I have the spoiler cover, so you may want to jump this part of this video. That's up to you. But this is issue 16, like I said, the spoiler cover for Daredevil. and I didn't go with that god-awful John Romita Jr. cover. That horrible. Just, come on, man. Like, come on. Anyways, Bullseye is in some trouble. Bullseye is in some serious trouble. And, yeah, spoiler alert, he loses his arm. His arm. Alright. Okay, so if you happen to skip, now's the point where you can stop and let the play going. Pardon me, let the play button going. And now we have a carryover from last week that didn't show up until this week. And from what I'm understanding from Chris, the owner of Retro Rocket Comics, my LCS, a lot of places suffered from this. But this is all new Venom, issue number 1. This gorgeous wraparound cover. I love it. So I'm going to lift up the backing board here, just so people have an idea of what the wraparound looks like. Really nice. Who is this by? Can I tell? I cannot. Either way. If I would have had this last week, it would have been cover of the week. But I can't put a book from last week as cover of the week for this week. I'm just not that guy. Just not that guy. Alright. Now, in fact, it's time for cover of the week. Cover of the week comes from an independent. You may have heard of it. Spawn. But there's a twist. This week features the release of Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn, obviously, and looks like Jimmy Palmiotti is now getting into the Spawnverse. Again, Todd McFarlane has no credit on this particular issue, but we all know this is his baby. And this cover really, really represents an old style spaghetti western type of movie poster. And as soon as I show it, you're going to be like, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about, Chris. Cover of the week belongs to Deadly Tales of Gunslinger. So as you can see, you got Gunslinger Spawn in his large top hat. Got some crows up top, lifting his 6-iron. And then down below, you have the town, man on horseback. I love it. Painted style cover, just terrific. Just terrific. Looking forward to getting into this. 37 pages, $3.99. Again, Spawnverse books are the best value in comics. Yeah, awesome. Cover of the week. Now, sticking with Image, let's switch over to the Ghost Machine brand. And Rockefellers issue number 2 has dropped, and they went with a holiday cover as well. As you can see, the Rockefellers are carrying their Christmas tree that they've selected, and we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. It is kind of cool, though, that the roots of the tree are kind of attacking the family. Yeah. I did enjoy issue number 1. We'll see how issue 2 goes along. We'll see how it goes. Up next is issue 28 from House of Slaughter. This is part 3 of the Azure storyline. In case you didn't know, I read somewhere that issue 30 will be the final House of Slaughter issue. Kind of surprised that Tynan is shutting down this spin-off series. We'll see how true it is. Again, I have read House of Slaughter from beginning to where we are now. I can understand why people dropped off, but these stories and these arcs that have been happening since that first one have been terrific. If you are reading Something is Killing the Children, you need to be reading this as well. House of Slaughter 28. Now, Epitaphs from the Abyss. This is issue number 6, Lee Bermejo cover. I've been enjoying these silly short stories, these thriller, macabre, horror types of stories. They've been a lot of fun. And I hope you've been reading them too. Now let's switch gears from Marvel to the Indies, now into DC. This is issue number 3 of Absolute Batman. it's funny how polarizing Absolute Batman has been. To me, it kind of seems like readers either love it or they hate it. It seems to be very little middle ground. And I get that. I'm leaning towards enjoying it, but I can understand people not liking the artwork, thinking that Bruce Wayne Batman is just way too big compared to other characters in the story. That's fine. But I do like this Elseworlds what if type of story. What if Bruce Wayne was just a common man on a common budget? I'm kind of liking that. Absolute Batman, issue number 3. And one of my favorite reads of 2024. If you haven't checked out that video, I'll drop the link to my favorite reads of 2024. And that, of course, is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has been really well done by Tom King. This is issue 16. 16, wow. And I went with the Nakayama cover. Again, strong candidate for cover of the week. But I had to go with that Gunslinger Spawn cover. But this is gorgeous as well. I highly recommend Wonder Woman. I've been reading Wonder Woman for a number of years now. Solid stories across the board. Okay, now that was a lot of books. Let's be honest. A lot of books, including the giveaway book. So today, for New Comic Book Day at Retro Rocket Comics, I spent $88.94 Canadian. And that is with a discount, so thank you, Chris. And it pays to have a pull list, because if I didn't have a pull list, I would have been a lot more if I would have bought those books straight up. But again, $88.94. I don't even want to get into the taxes that I pay here in Canada. Ooh. Either way, that's my new spin. It's the new rebranding of my New Comic Book Day video, or I should say my New Comic Book Day haul video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Leave a comment. Let me know if you agree with me on Cover of the Week. And let me know what you think of this rebranding. Make sure you're subscribed. Until we see you again, thank you so much for your time. Take care.